Sun in reverse for the spiritual aspect of yourself, Cancer. This references delays, negative mindset, self doubt, or lack of confidence, a need to tune out a negative mindset, and to find inspiration. So, you're spiritually just not feeling it in August. Um, Emotionally, potentially, and socially are affecting that, or are part of it, or are correlations with it. Um, you want to turn this right side up and let the inner fire come out, right? So it's going to be a tough month for your spiritual aspect of yourself. The Chariot for intellectual. This references victory, speed in action, determination, harnessing and uniting opposing energies, success, travel, confidence, willpower, control. So intellectually, you got your head on right in August. You're thinking right. Maybe this is what it is. It's just you're so full speed ahead with what you're doing or you're thinking about or um, intellectually challenged with that. Your spiritual is kind of put on the side. It doesn't mean it's necessarily a bad thing, um, but it looks like you're just full speed ahead, working on what you got. Looking to the horizon, future. You want things to work out just, in balance, perfect harmony. Full speed ahead, Captain. Page of Cups in the physical aspect of yourself, referencing a dreamer, serendipity, creativity, new unexpected trajectories, magic and synchronicity, an open and joyful heart, sensitivity and naive, naivety or naive in romance, being motivated by innovative ideas. This is physical aspect of yourself. This is home, physical environment, financial, materialistic, clothing, whatever it is to you, um, whatever it is that correlates with you and the physical aspect of yourself. This is when pigs fly cards. So what seemed to not be possible is now possible, or somehow lined up just right, and it's taking flight and going and working. But don't let your emotions kind of ruin it or cloud it up or cause trouble. So just kind of, I think this is kind of good. We'll see what the Hermit in reverse though, in your emotional aspect of yourself, and the Star and the social aspect of yourself. But as far as intellectual and physical, I think you got the path working right for you. The Star in reverse for the social aspect of yourself, referencing a loss of faith, diminished hope, disappointment, missed opportunities, despair. So you're just not communicating or feeling like you should communicate, especially with the Hermit in your emotional aspect of yourself. You're just like, man, socially, I'm not trusting others like I should, maybe, or giving a good guidance or connection to the social aspect of my life. Maybe a little tied to the universe with that, and just like, why can't I have what I deserve or am I destined for, or the star? I'm the star, so what's going on? What's tying me down? But we need to maybe get a different perspective and see that we're not being tied, but we're connected, right? Like, yeah, it could be tied up and tangled up, but that is just the interweavings of spiritual connection. Maybe that goes back to the sun here. Um, so it's just let it be and let it go kind of thing, and give into your natural Cancerian way of going with the flow. I think social. It's like, well, throw your arms up and say, okay, whatever happens, happens. I'm gonna go with the social aspect of my life and just kind of trust a little bit more. Don't be too trusting, right? But just the right amount, or just a little bit more than you feel like you should, I guess. Um, but you're definitely troubled in the social aspect of your life. The Hermit in reverse for the emotional aspect of yourself, referencing withdrawing from society, isolation, loneliness, forever seeking without healing, feeling like a misfit. This is just how you feel deep down inside your heart emotionally. You're like, no, I'm just, people need to stay away for whatever reason. I'm got my mind focused on my physical aspect. I got this opportunity I gotta go for it. So you may be right in how you feel. Um, it's just the connection of all five. You have to see it as, yeah. Don't pour your heart out, and don't, because of the emotions. You gotta be careful, right? So yeah, you. I think this is a good thing. The Hermit in reverse with this reading is actually a good thing. It's just the star. Maybe you need to have a good balance with your social aspect and your connection. Don't be too much of a hermit, right? Just maybe with your heart, right? Just a hermit with your heart. Don't be a hermit with everything else. But I think actually overall, this is a good reading, because maybe it is time to just step back and let these two, the heart and the soul, because we're cancers, we're having a hard time with. A lot of the time, we're more emotional and spiritual than everyone else, and we forget to do these two, or this thing down here, in a harmonious balance of all five. Um, so now we're kind of like, hey, let's get out of our shell a little bit. Let's go find a good place to dig and build a new home, or whatever it is that you're trying to do with your life. But I think this is actually all a good sign of when the cards in reverse are in the right place and when they need to be in reverse. So actually, a Cancer, I think we're doing good. Immortality, you are a lifetimes long seeker, and your soul has journeyed and traveled through skin and forms of and elements, time and again. In this lifetime, you are being offered the wisdom of all that has gone before you in order to continue the healing journey of your own soul. You are surrounded by the energy of the peach blossom tree, the great old tree that grows deep within the Kitsune realms, and those who reach it are small compared to its mighty branches. You are now climbing the tree of immortality, and as you climb, your soul is refining itself, becoming more pure, more wise, shedding all that once held you back. The tree of the immortals whispers to you that you are the one of its children, that you are immortal, and that you will return to its branches again and again in the lifetimes to come. The tree of immortality knows that you are growing strong, and it will offer you to know some to offer to you now some of its vast wisdom, so that you can climb further into the journey of the soul. Know that you are best, or that you are being offered time here in this lifetime to complete your soul's tasks, to be surrounded by beauty and joy, and to have aspirations for your physical form. You're asked to not attempt to force some kind of inhuman perfection on yourself. Instead, the tree of immortality asks you to embrace yourself and to love yourself with patience and kindness. For with this love, there it will come a flowering of the soul, and the joy and peace which you seek will come to you in this energy of love. For now, though, child of the peach flowers, sit a while in the branches of the tree of immortality, the tree that has seen infinite ages, infinite changes. Watch the fruits of the Spirit grow, and know you are seen, accepted, and loved by this wise and sentient God of the forest of the Kitsune. Jupiter returns, benefits. Luck is what happens when preparation meets opportunity. A Jupiter return occurs every 12 years. This marks the time the largest and most expansive of planets returns to the original place of when you were born. Turning up the Jupiter return card indicates a period when doors are open to you and obstacles are lifted. You are given the freedom to advance your goals without absolute abandon. It suggests you will soon be entering a time where you encounter less resistance and life should flow much easier. The Jupiter return card is the green light that gives you the go ahead. All paths are now clearing, and you are to take the utmost advantage of this. Goals or plans you started more than a decade ago will begin to bear fruit, either right now or at least very soon. Something very good is about to emerge from the debris of the past. It could be a thing you felt you lost, or something that did not work out exactly as you hoped. It may even be a plan you have forgotten about, that once again comes into your life to make some remarkable changes and advances. In short, the Jupiter return card implies good fortune and prosperity in many areas, not just financial or material. Dreams manifest into reality at this time. Gifts flow in easily. It is also a time to be aware of how you approach matters of your own spiritually, faith, and destiny. There is a rapidness to Jupiter, so it's important to grab a hold of anything that surfaces, so don't let go. Investigate the possibilities this might bring. It's not a good time to get carried away, though. It is always important with Jupiter to keep a clear head. Jupiter, named for the Roman god of or Jove, as he is also named, is a jovial planet, open-hearted, optimistic, and flirtatious. The god Jove brings a multitude of blessings. While the planet Jupiter is the Santa Claus of the planets, the Jupiter return is like Christmas Eve. This card marks the stage when you are to receive opportunities and then rewards. This is the time many areas of your life begin to bear fruit. The only negative to this card is that it's not a good time to indulge or become reckless with anything. And it can indicate too much of a good thing or of being overly confident. Things will work out on their own. But like the Saturn return, only hard work with perseverance will bring the payoffs. It's time to take a broader reach and to show gratitude. See the possibilities. Trust in your fortune and give thanks to the gods. Making light of the situation or a situation and realizing it's not as bad as it seems is the best approach. In fact, something will be rescued from the darkness. New experiences trigger a desire for travel and inner development. Communications with angels and higher spirits are more possible now. Higher education calls to you. Publishing your ideas or bringing them before the public are a probability. Relax, let go of control, and allow things to unfold. Be wise and pay attention. Don't take your eyes off the prize. You are in a kingly or queenly place right now. Bigger goals and plans now rule your life. It's time to put laziness aside and buckle down for some dramatic changes, mostly positive. Great fortune is ahead of you, so don't back away from it and proceed from the dream in an outward way. Love and romance takes on a sweetness, a sense of freedom where you can be who you are and with the addition of acceptance and generosity. You may attract many potential lovers at this time. So choose wisely or the relationship could be very short lived. And also be careful of indulging in too much or to eat or drink. So in short, love others with grace and patience. Know that generosity is its own reward. Keep the expansive energy of Jupiter flowing. But with discernment and in answer to your question, yes, only if you are wise in your choices. Rest. Rest and relaxation will recharge your energy and spirit. Dolphins are extremely intelligent and intuitive mammals. They are a symbol of peace and harmony and are cooperative, nurturing, and community oriented. They protect vulnerable members of their social group against predators. Their energy is soft, gentle, and high in vibration, which supports your energy alignment and shifts into spiritual consciousness. You tend to see the best in everyone. However, your friendliness can often be used against you. People can take advantage of your good nature, not reciprocating your time and generosity. Take a strong moral stance and don't be afraid to do what you believe in. Speak your mind and be fearless with your approach. The dolphins ask you to rest and remove yourself from negative situations, stresses, and conflicts. They encourage you to bring joy and harmony back into your life again because you have become way too serious. Be playful and have some fun. Keeping a sense of humor as you grow into adulthood can be challenging. Learn to laugh as your mistakes. Learn to laugh at your mistakes. Mistakes are the best teachers. Now is the time to free yourself from anything that is holding you back from complete joy. The only way you can change your energetic vibration is through action. Self-preservation is key right now. Your body needs rest and time away from your current environment. Pay attention to your instincts now, because your soul needs nourishment. Take the time to recharge your spirit and life force energy with a holiday or break away from your current environment. The energy of the dolphin emphasizes the need for self-care. How can you take care of others if you aren't taking care of yourself? Stop putting the needs of others before your own. Take control of your own health now. You need to listen to your own advice. Yes, I do. Affirmation. I create joy within the center of my being. I give myself permission to rest and relax with ease. Hey Cancer, this is your 5 aspects of yourself reading for September 2021. Cancer, September of 2021. Spiritual, we got 8 of Pentacles. Intellectual, we have the Star. Physical, we got the 4 of Swords. Social, we have the Empress. And emotional, we have 5 of Pentacles. Foxfire, the Kitsune message for Cancer, September 2021. Shadow Dancer. Black Moon message for Cancer, September 2021. Taurus, I have Sacred Power message for Cancer, September of 2021. Manifestation. I gotta say this, Cancer, before we do anything. Cancer was the only sign out of all the readings for September that had all 5 aspects of itself as upright cards. 10 of the 12 had 4 in reverse in hard, difficult months. Gemini wasn't so bad, but Cancer, it looks like you have the best reading.